Hey, today on Flunkies, we're going to work on our feet strength. It's one of the parts that I've been ignoring, but I need to develop good foot strength in order to be skateboarding and stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys just what I'm doing right now, and it's just pretty much balancing. I'm going to do one leg balances. I'm just going to hold my foot up and try to stay balanced. Just going to hold one foot out and try to hold it for, count to maybe 20 seconds or 10 seconds. I'm just going to count in my head. It's crowded in there. All right, I'm going to go to the other one. And you guys can do this along at home and stuff. If you have balance issues, go ahead and have a chair or a table next to you, and you can do that with a table or chair. And you can just keep trying to go farther out as you do this more often, or you can also bring it closer, make it easier for you. You can just barely take your foot off the ground, so if you need to catch yourself if you start to fall. So, and I'm going to do the other foot, same way, and go out as far as I can and try to keep my balance. And I'm going to, I'll just count. You can count as far as you want to go. 10 seconds, you go 20 seconds later on, and 30. Just increase it as you go. And then if you're just starting out, just barely lift your foot off the ground. And what's cool is you're going to feel your foot doing this, trying to stabilize. And you're going to feel these muscles activating. You're going to feel your glutes. I feel, how do you call it, my hamstrings firing. So it's pretty cool. I'm over here biffing it. But anyways, you just kind of be surfing around, that's a cool little exercise you can do. Another one you can do too is just rock back and forth on your heels. Kind of back and forth. Try not to fall over. I almost biffed it. Just kind of do this. And this will also help strengthen your feet. I'm just starting to do this. I'm not no expert at it. I'm just trying to figure out how I can strengthen them, because I want to skateboard, and I think having strong feet is going to really help me. And then you could also just kind of hop. You hop up and down a little bit. That'll help. Just hop up and down. I know this probably looks funny, but just doing that. You can do jump rope. My cat's looking at me funny, but just hop up and down. And you can go higher as time goes on. And roll and just spin around in circles. Everybody's probably clicking off right now. Man, Flunky, you're crazy. Yes, I am crazy. But you can do the lunges, Lunges also help strengthen your feet, That's pretty good. Let's see what else. All right, I'm going to bring out my little stepper over here, and I'm going to bring my parallel bar out. Just because I don't want to fall. Now you can do this on a table or a chair, with a table or a chair. Just don't fall. You can also just use like a book or something. And all I'm doing is just kind of stretching up with my feet, going up and down. I'm trying to make my feet stronger. All right, cool. And then what I'm doing is I've been going barefoot around the house, and then when I work out, I try to work out barefoot. So that'll also help strengthen my feet. I'm also trying to transition into barefoot shoes. And all barefoot shoes are is just a shoe that doesn't have really any support. It's pretty flexible, you know what I mean? And the cool part, they're actually shaped like your foot. What happens is we've been putting these tennis shoes that are real super skinny, and they'll start to cause bunions and stuff like that. Your toes, instead of being spread out, what they'll do is they'll get squished in like this, and then that'll lead to all sorts of issues further up your chain. As far as like alignment goes. In other words, like your body's like a car being out of alignment. So if you can get you can use toe spacers, and you can spread out your toes a little bit. Go with a wide toe box shoe with a zero, they call it a zero drop, which means it doesn't have any raise from front to back. if you do that, it could really help you with some of your problems. You know what I mean? But you know, these you can't just put them on and go for it. You'll really hurt your feet real bad. You got to go slow. You got to put them on for maybe 10 minutes, you know, for a week, and maybe 20 and 30 and so on, and work your way. It could take you, you know, a year or two to transition. But hey, your feet will thank you for it. All right, guys, I think that's all I want to do on this little video. You guys have a great day. I'm going to sneak up on the camera because that's just what I do. And if there's anything else, like anything that's helped you with your foot health, please put it in the comment. I'd like to know what you guys are doing. All right, guys, we'll talk to you later. Take care. All right, I'm sneaking up the camera because that's just what I do.